Today, I want to share with you my top 5 easy aquarium plants. Don't go anywhere. What is up, YouTube and all my fish keeping friends? How's it going out there in fish tank land? And today I want to go over my top 5 easy aquarium plants. There's a lot of plants out there that you can use as your first beginner plants for an aquarium, but I have a few that I like the most. I'm gonna start out with number 5, Java Fern. It is definitely a beginner plant. It is a very easy to grow aquarium plant. It can handle low light situations. It can also handle certain levels of salinity. Keep in mind, this plant does not need to have its roots buried into the substrate. It actually prefers to grab onto the rocks on the surface or even adhere to pieces of hardscape such as driftwood and things like that. Number 4 on my list is Hygrophila angustifolia. Most people don't put this on their top 5 list, that's for sure, but I think it is a really incredible plant for the aquarium. It does handle low light situations, that's for sure. It does look awesome in the tank. It kind of looks like a green fire, or it looks like grass. It kind of can have that look of like jungle val a little bit as well, but it definitely is a stem plant, and it does you know, it can use a little bit of fertilizers, but it does well without fertilizers. And I love when it gets really tall and gets to the surface of the water, the leaves actually get some red to them, which is really nice. Number 3 are crypts, cryptocorns. There's so many different varieties of crypts available out there, from bright green ones to even bright pink ones as well. I really do love this plant because it does make runners through the substrate, and it will multiply itself over time as long as it is in good healthy substrate and fertilized. It definitely can handle low light situations. I went 52 days without power here after Hurricane Irma and Maria, and all of my crypts survived almost 2 months straight without light. So I definitely have to say they can handle low light situations, and they're very resilient as long as you have a substrate that has some kind of nutrients in it, or you're fertilizing the water column. Number 2 is moneywort, or bacopa. It is a very simple little plant. It's a stem plant. It's very easy to propagate. It can handle certain levels of salinity, so it does well in a brackish water aquarium. I really do love this because I don't have to think about it. Don't really have to dose any kind of fertilizers or nutrients into the water column for it. It does completely well by itself in a low light situation. And number 1 on my list of easy to grow aquarium plants, we have Anubias. I personally have Anubias nanopetite, but it is a really hardy plant. It grows pretty slow, so you probably don't even think it's growing. You're gonna have to take a picture of it and look at it 3 months later to know that it's actually growing probably. But it is a really hardy plant. It does well. I think the only thing that's really gonna take out Anubias is a major algae outbreak that covers and suffocates the plant. But it is a really good plant. I would have to say that's probably my number 1 aquarium plant. You can't really kill it unless you're really doing something wrong. Well guys, that's my list of my top 5 easy to grow aquarium plants. This is just what works for me. This is just my personal opinion. They work well in my shrimp tanks because I have low light. I hope this video helps some of you guys out setting up your first aquarium and finding some easy to grow plants. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to this content, you like it and you want to see more of it, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for all notifications. And remember guys, keep your tanks clean, your fish fed, and have fun.